All right, the stream has begun, gentlemen. We are live on. Let's see. Is it working? Is it working? It's working. I think. I don't know.
YouTube.com /
Live on the tube and not the red one.
Yeah, dude. Accurate. My camera's fucked, I think, but whatever.
Don't sell it short.
I got the most notes. Like, I always have the most notes, so someone else can fucking start.
Not gonna lie, I don't know what happened before I saw Harpy. I forget.
We were all in the throne room. Aoife asked to stay behind to talk to the queen about what we had found so far, and y'all were and the rest of the three were gonna go outside to see about the festivities surrounding.
We were gonna go collect the other members of the court.
Yeah, get them all inside the courtroom so that no one
else
dies.
Right. Yep.
Tristani, if you want me to help you out.
Tristani, yes. And then they met Fortuna out there, and she was acting a little sus. And I think what Julep and Gooby were starting to head to one of the other main doors to see about, or Fortuna was going to go with them, I think, to see about collecting some others, and then a little harpy appeared as Gengu was having a moment with the lily pads, if I remember.
Yes.
Yes,
and I started to swim.
You swam / did the like Pirates of the Caribbean, walked underwater.
Yeah.
Trudge.
And then Harpy led you down into a kind of abandoned cellar type area that was flooded. And boom, surprise, Hellbeast.
Yes.
And then chaos ensued. And halfway through that, Aoife scumlords down the stairs in all of her lavender might until she immediately got clipped. Clipped on by Julep.
Yeah.
Someone had it coming, dude. You just happened to be the one.
Yeah.
Different. Yeah. So there's 2 Hellbeasts down there, and it was Gengu and Julep versus the initial one, and then Gooby and Aoife were kind of fighting the other one. Or no, Aoife was gone. Yeah, you came later. Yeah. It was Gooby and it was just Gooby. Yeah, because Julep.
Air elemental that Julep's genie summoned.
Yeah, that was the other thing.
Yeah, the genie and the air elemental are there. I've got a.
Yeah.
Damn. If I could get it.
And then then the whole gang came down. You had Rurik, Fortuna, and Apollos all kind of appear down there. Apollos was hiding away. He teleported away and then came back with Orcus.
Hello.
And then Tristani and the Autumn Queen came down. Gengu kind of had like one of those anime like out of body experiences, and decided that giving up the weapon, the wand of Orcus was the right thing to do.
I think we should point out that Tristani, the Autumn Queen, the Autumn Queen wasn't in on it, was she?
No, just Tristani. She was kind of like, yo, you know what you got to do. You know the right thing to do.
They were all in on trying to get me to return the wand to its rightful owner.
Right. Yep. You did that, and then she bestowed upon you Gengu's hammer.
Upon reflection, we probably should have just beat Orcus' ass while he didn't have his weapon.
Yes.
But I'm a good guy.
Yes.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a fair fight.
That just wouldn't be Gengu. Yeah. I don't know.
Plot, man.
True.
And then at that moment, I handed over his wand. A hammer basically came out of nothingness and fused to my arm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It's fused. I forgot about that.
And we basically left off with like Orcus like powering up and getting his wand and kind of like getting juiced. and then Gangu also kind of coming to and getting juice as well.
And equally getting juice.
Yeah. Everybody's on the juice, man.
Just a couple fucking juicers, you know?
Dude, everybody's on the
juicers.
juice
Just
right
a couple
now.
juicers in a
As
cave,
far-
you know?
As far as size perspective, how large is Orcus?
If you remember, like the room was like, I think I said it was like 20 feet tall or something, and he almost has to like duck, like he's massive.
Oh, there's no chance I was fighting that thing then.
Yeah, he's massive. He takes up a big space. It got very crowded when he kind of appeared.
Casual Lord of the Nine Hells.
Yeah,
Just casual.
just one of them. One of
That's
the many.
that is what I had laid out as the most recent fight positioning.
Yeah, that's pretty dang accurate.
Mhm.
That's pretty dang accurate.
Wow, I wish I could read. Go ahead.
Reading is hard.
Cool. Anything else? Anything else that happened that anybody wants to add? Any other little bits and bobs? Doohickeys.
I'm gonna fucking kill Apollos again. I almost got away with it the first time, but this time I'm gonna get away with it.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds like initiative is holding.
I think it's important to note that Tristani was in my head whispering to me and helping me and also spawning the hammer.
Yep.
For me.
Yeah.
That was a plot that we kind of jumped over. So
Yeah.
she's not on Aoife's side or any of that. It seems like she's there just to help me. And still unresolved, she knows me
Mhm.
somehow.
Mhm. Yeah, that's what I'm excited about.
Yes.
How does Tristani fit into the Terranthrial lore?
And before we get into
She
this
knows, man.
you're right, outside of D&D, what's everyone's hard time stop? Just so we could be aware.
I am off tonight, so I am
I'm
indefinite.
chilling.
Alright.
I'd like to be done by midnight.
We can do
Okay.
that. That's
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 anytime.
definitely possible.
Because I plan on cutting it as, I assume, if we're getting back to the material plane at that point, so we don't have to go through the campfire conversation. Unless
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
we get there super
going on?
early in the session and then there's campfire talk. But I feel like that could take a long time. So
Yeah.
Let's find out on today's
Oh,
episode.
On
What-
tonight's episode of Hails of Terranthrial. No, I'm just kidding.
Hell's
s-
a Terranthrial at this point.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that shit trademarked?
Definitely the hells. Is it trademark? Did you
The way you said that shit, dude. On tonight's episode of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just,
Brought to you by Old Spice.
Gonna have Matt
Spell
Mercer
good.
coming from ass.
Cool. So we'll just start off, Gangu. This hammer has just appeared for you, and like you just feel this warmth kind of come over you, and you feel like you said, like you got juiced up, man.
Yeah, I'm so enamored by this hammer that appears in my hands. And I'm so happy that it's happened, and it's the realization of what all it means comes to me. And then I look up.
And Orc is just sitting there, just kind of giving this like this big laugh. One day I finally have you back in my grasp. I waited so long for you. And he kind of looks down at you, very spiteful, yet a little bit bewildered. You offer to me freely.
That I did. I have no use for it anymore.
That was foolish of you.
Uh-oh.
More than likely. And I ready my hammer, ready for any strike that he's got at me.
Yeah. And he kind of firms up for a second and raises his wand and looks at it and kind of glances. Everybody in the room is kind of stuck in place as this Lord of the Nine Hells is standing before them, just enamored with his own wand, his own magical item that he has in his hands. Tristani and the Autumn Queen sit kind of silent on the staircase. The Autumn Queen looks a little bit disheveled at the sights. Tristani seems very calm and collected, like she knows exactly what's going to happen. and she always has known what's gonna happen.
Just to clear something up,
Mhm.
did I hear Tristani's voice and know it was Tristani in my head?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was almost like a mental image came to you of her.
Gotcha. I would
Yeah.
like to telepathically say thank you.
No
If
response.
she can hear me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think that, and it's just you feel like you made no connections at all.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
I'll go fuck myself.
Orcus kind of looks around at everything. The two Hellbeasts dead. His minions that have been working for him. He looks at Aoife. This is what I wanted. My wand back. My wandy. Aoife, you done good.
Yes.
I think maybe now that I've got what I've come for, we should return home so that I can rule my kingdom once again.
I would like to turn and look at Aoife. Aoife, how could you?
Glances, but seems to. I think for the first time, you see her really like on edge, and so she glances at you. I think when you say that, she tries to give you like a. Well, tries to give you a glance of like business, nothing personal, but immediately focuses back on Orcus and cannot break.
And at that, I yell, Aoife, how could you? And I would like to use intimidating presence as well.
Can I get a little?
Mhm.
How's Apollos look? Because when he looks,
he looks fucked up.
okay. Is there any way for me to sleuth into the shadows here?
We'll get to you. I want to see this roll. and then
Sure.
we'll get to you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
And I would like to.
7.
Yeah. I still have flames coming out of my eyes. I should say that.
She turns and looks at you.
Hmm.
And Gengu, please. And then is still looking back and kind of waiting on Orcus's cue.
It was all a ruse.
Yes.
They say no more. And I assume Orcus is still talking, right?
Yeah, Orcus stands there for a second while this is going on. Rurik, as you guys finish up your conversation, has been kind of Rurik, Fortuna, and Apollos all kind of looked in shock. Rurik finally, his arms have dropped to his side, and he just kind of looks betrayed and bewildered. But you promised us that if we helped, the Autumn Court would be ours.
Talking to me?
Talking to Orcus.
Okay.
Where is Fortuna?
They were at the entrance, were they not?
Yeah. Yeah, they were at the entrance.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I
they're
think,
at the entrance, close to Gooby,
Yeah.
and
I think Aoife was the one that went further in.
yeah,
Missy stepped forward a little bit.
silence. I've made promises and broke them before. And well, here's everyone here. If you kill them, the Autumn Court can be yours.
I would like to start backing away.
Any potential for me to have attempted to sneak away, sneak into the shadows.
Yeah, I'll say go ahead and give me like a little stealth there.
I will say, for all of like Aoife's direction to Orcus
Mhm.
and Gangu briefly, she is very much trying to pay attention of where Julep is.
Okay.
Actually, have that quick hands.
34. And we're in this cave, so, I'd want to buzz into the walls a bit behind. Basically, I want to set up within a quick and easy range of Apollos. Hugging a wall behind a stalagmite or some shit.
Cool. I have to make some rolls real fast. What did you say you got?
34.
34. Okay.
Could Aoife attempt a perception check for a potential nat 20?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
See if
course.
she keeps eyes on her, on Julep. No, that's an 8. loses him immediately.
The lie bastard.
As I said, it's time for me to return home. There have been some trifling with my throne. It's time for me and Wandine to show them why I was the one sitting on the throne for so long, and while I will remain on that throne. Aoife, you've been a great asset for me. I will go, but you remain. I will let it be your call how things develop here. As for you, Gangu, I will not forget that you are the one that stole Wandi from me. And I will have vengeance eventually on you. But for now, as you hand it over freely, I will let you live today.
And under my breath, as if taking Orlo wasn't enough.
And with that, Orcus,
Is he?
there's a big wall of flame that kind of comes up over him. What were you going to say?
Is he beginning to
Babe.
Yeah.
make his?
Yeah.
As the flames begin to, Aoife will scream, Orcus! I've
No.
done what you've asked. Remember what you've promised. I will stay, but I will not be ignored.
Aoife, I've given you more power than anyone like you deserves. You will hold your tongue when speaking with me. I own your tongue. I own your soul. And if necessary, I will send it to the River Styx for it to squabble with all the other lost souls for
Good.
eternity.
At least that way, I'll finally get what's owed to me from your empty words.
Do you say do it?
No, not do it, but good.
Okay.
Yeah, but good, yeah.
Okay.
Do it.
Here. Sorry, Ryan. I've kind of just sprung this, but I'll send you a quick DM.
Yep. I know what you want. And as I said, make the decision on this plane for me. And if you live, we will converse again. And perhaps, after your outburst, if I feel generous, I will grant you your wish.
He gives a bit of a facetious curtsy, pulls the edges of her dress out, and then says nothing.
And with that, Orcus begins to kind of start fading away through flame, and the earth beneath him begins to open up as he slowly sinks down into the ground, and the earth begins closing back up. And with just a few, in this very dark room, it's super bright for that moment. And then as soon as the earth begins closing back up where Orcus once stood, the ground was shaking. Some embers begin rising up, and that's all that was left of the light that happened, and then those soon quickly begin to be burning away, giving way to the darkness once again. Well, that was a bit unsettling, I might say. Aoife, my dear, shall we continue what we started?
This is Fortuna, correct?
Yeah. We agreed that you would be on the council as well. When we got rid of the... well, the ones who stood in our way.
That's true. Unfortunately, someone else stands in my way now. And you see she like kind of takes a soft sigh to herself.
Mm.
And as her eyes light back up, she casts Eldritch Blast on Fortuna.
Okay.
I was gonna say, when all of the light of the cave disappeared,
Mm-hmm.
I just want to appear in front of Aoife with the light of my ice and hammer lighting up
God.
my face right in front of her.
Oh my god.
Are you a Hexblade Warlock, Aoife?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Multi-class, but yeah.
So
Yeah,
as
yeah.
you are about to cast this blast at Fortuna, Gengu now stands before you, his wide body with his new weapon, and just kind of stands over you for a moment before you have the opportunity to cast.
And when you said those words, I thought for damn sure you meant me. So I was very surprised at the outcome.
If
You can still do the blast.
it would, my question would be, would I have time to react and pull it back?
Reaction to
If he
redirect.
appears- when
Like
he
you- like you-
appears.
Oh.
I was full on about to unleash it. So if if Gengu appears right in front of me, like if there's no time for me to pull it back, then
Not
it's
in
gonna
front
go.
of you, just off to
Yeah,
the side, being
yeah.
the
Okay,
only light.
okay.
That's how I
The
took
only
it as
light
well,
in
yeah.
the cave is
Okay.
like the face, or my face with this hammer,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
showing you that I mean business.
Yes. then I'll still release the blast at Fortuna.
All right. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Ooh, terrible. 19.
19 does it.
Would it be possible for me to attempt to assassinate Apollos in the same moment that this blast is happening. Like, time it so that it's quiet.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I got you. I got you, bro. I got you. Don't worry. I got you. I'm thinking. My brain's rolling.
Julep wants that vengeance, bro.
All right. Let me know the damage.
10. 10 force.
10 force damage. As this force damage. Fuss? Oh, I didn't have number lock on.
Us.
I was typing numbers and it just kept giving me zeros. I was like, what is happening? All right. Cool. As you blast past Gangu and hit Fortuna, she kind of takes the blow and just, you bitch! As that's happening, you hear Apollos begin kind of laughing off to the side. You got you good, that one! And at this moment, Julep springs from the shadows just behind Apollos and goes to, I'm assuming, plunge a blade into him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, let me just
Oh boy.
grab all this-
A 19 to hit?
Let me see something. All right. 1 second. That does not hit. You feel
Fuck.
as you go to stab into Apollos. It was a true strike. It surely hit. But Apollos has some weird. You feel like destiny just shifted right in front of your eyes.
Okay.
Like the blade itself, like just it didn't make sense how you did not just hit. Other than some weird change of fate just happened.
Okay.
And for you know what? For shits and giggles, let's reroll initiatives since this is like
Nice.
a new battlescape here.
Dude, Boulder's Gate is just like it's just infested my mind. Every time I hear those, like, all right, let's roll it. I just hear the ting 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 ting, and it's the sound effect of when initiative pops in Boulder's Gate. Right. Sadness. Mm.
Refresh this, nothing's loading for me.
And then please let me know what everybody gets.
19.
16.
Got an 11.
Do you want me to?
I got 5. It was a net 1.
All right.
Uh,
So Aoife got a 5. Gangu got a what?
19.
A 19, and Gooby got a
11.
an 11.
and air elemental 10, genie 8.
Got it. All right. I believe that's everybody. Cool. All right. So you go to stab him, and as you do, as I said before, you feel his fate just kind of change before your eyes, and Apollos turns around towards you quickly, and spots you as you just miss an attack on him, and he looks at you. And then he reaches up like that, and he pinches your nose, and he pulls back. Got your nose! And he plane shifts, and he's gone.
It.
Fucker.
Gangu,
Go
go ahead.
Sorry. Counterspell.
Okay.
I'd like to take a reaction to counterspell.
Yeah. At what level?
That is a good question. I think I can only cast it at 4th. So.
This is a 7th level spell.
Woo! Okay, so that means I have to beat a 17 or better. Is that correct? No. How does that work, Drew?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
17 or better, and it's D20, and I add my spellcasting modifier.
spellcasting.
Yep.
Okay, got it. All right, here we go. Big roll. Terrible. That's a 12. Gone.
You try to counterspell, but it fails. And just like that, Apollos has once again vanished in front of the eyes of Julep, vengeful Julep. Gangu, now standing before you, is, well,
Traitor.
quite a bit of ways away, is Aoife the traitor right before you. And then a bit of a ways away, Fortuna and Rurik.
Yes.
It is your turn.
Yes. Quick question first
Hmm.
for Aoife. The loss of your amulet, was there any loss of power with that?
Yeah, I can. At the moment, I cannot cast any spell that has a material component.
So, like,
I can only cast vocational spells.
physically, does it seem like you're drained in any way? Is there anything that I can
No.
perceive?
Mm-mm.
I would like to attempt to trip Aoife and pin her to the ground.
Okay.
Oh, I get.
I'm going to say this is like an opposed athletics.
All right. Roll these. Just kidding.
26.
11. Imagine that. She's not very strong.
And I would like to use the ice side of my hammer against her chest on the ground.
This is like 2 feet of water, so you would be shoving her under the water.
Yeah, and hopefully freezing the water above her.
Oh shit! Yeah, it starts to cool, as like you can feel the water particle. Everything's kind of tightening up as you're underwater. I'm assuming Aoife needs air, gasping for breath.
And yeah, as I do this, just how long, Aoife? Was this your plan all along?
You hear this above you, like from underwater.
Yeah, it's just bubbles. You just see bubbles hitting the ice.
Nice. All right. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna pin her there.
All right. And that's your turn.
You think this is all a game? Move on.
All right, cool. With that, Fortuna kind of looks around a little bit disheveled, and then she calms herself. Well, okay then. I suppose. I will have to do this on my own. She then begins walking up towards Julep. Julep, she kind of grabs you by the shoulders and leans in and begins whispering to you.
Can I use my reaction as she enters my range?
Sure.
I've got something that lets me like basically make an attack when someone enters my range. Would it be possible for me to also say something along with this?
So you want to attack her and say something?
Well, I'll attack her depending on if she responds in a fashion
Okay.
that I like.
What are you saying to her?
As she approaches, I'm just gonna like hold my sword out and say, "Where'd he go? Where'd Apollos run off to?"
And she leans in. I can tell you where Apollos is. If you'll just listen to me and calm down. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
8.
You feel yourself become stunned with delight in the fact that you are going to know exactly where Apollos is in mere moments when she tells you.
Okay. So, okay.
And you're stunned in this way until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
All right. Very good. Very good indeed. She stops there where she's at. Rurik kind of looks around again. and turns around to run up the stairs, and he sees Tristani standing there next to the Autumn Queen, and he just kind of begins looking panicked. Fuck it. And then he just grabs out a dagger and goes after Gooby, who's still kind of close in front of him. Does a 19 hit you, Gooby?
Nope.
Nope. And then a second strike, and a 12 is not going to hit you.
Apparently not.
And he just... Ah! And then he just looks panicked and completely disheveled. Gooby, it is your turn now, after he's made these strikes against you.
And through all of that, I should have still had my moonbeam up.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, you have your moonbeam up.
So I'm gonna just use my action, head over to where Rig's back inside of it.
Uh-huh.
Choose what level did I cast it at last?
Well, actually, good question. It's been a couple weeks. Did you happen to mark it as a spell slot used?
10. Okay, there it is. So I used 6th level slot apparently.
Okay.
So he needs to make another Constitution save.
All right, and he'll do that. Close saves. He got into 16.
16 does not make it.
Very good, very good.
He takes 34 radiant damage.
Ooh.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
This moonbeam hits him, and he's just freaking out. The radiant damage begins burning him. Anything else you're doing on your turn, Gooby?
He's just gonna kind of take a breath and look down. All right, you're okay. All right. And use bonus action to cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay. With that, if that's the end of your turn, it is now the Air Elemental's turn.
Okay. Air Elemental is going to make his way over to Rurig.
Yeah.
And just gonna go for some slam attacks.
All right. Heck yeah.
Say. Does a 20 hit?
On Rurik, a 20. Sorry, 1 second. 20 does hit.
Okay. And a yeah, that hits. Okay. So it's 2. Uh, 36 bludgeoning.
Oh, wait. Oh, this is the Air Elemental. I'm fucking tripping. Okay. How much bludgeoning, sorry?
36.
36. 36? Jeez Louise.
Yeah, he wasn't hitting at all fucking last session, but...
Yeah.
And that's his turn.
That's his turn. It is now the genie's turn.
Okay. Well, the genie is right next to Rurig as well, and Rurig is attacking Gooby, so the genie is going to swing with his scimitar at Rurig. So we've got a nat 1 for a total of 10.
Okay.
And then we have 18 and 21.
18 and 21. The 18 or the 21 hits, the 18 does not.
Okay. 2d6 plus 5. That's gonna hit for...
Alright.
13 slashing and 6 thunder.
13 slashing and 6 thunder.
Yes. Wait. 2d6 plus... Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Cool. He's beginning to look bloodied. And for the nat 1, can the air elemental fall, or can the genie fall prone? How's he move?
He's not immune to it. He flies.
Okay.
But I mean, I think...
Yeah. Somehow the genie loses his balance in the air and falls prone into the water, face first.
Okay. Shucks.
And with that, we move to Aoife. It's now your turn.
Okay.
You're getting swirlied.
I'm getting swirlied. The ice emanating from the hammer.
Uh-huh.
How much does that cover? I guess my direct question is, can Aoife see any part of the room past the ice?
So you're not like fully iced yet. Like he just now stuck the hammer. It's just starting to freeze. Like you just feel this coldness come around you. So you're still in this water, but it's very murky, like muddy, bloody water at this point. And you're underwater, so I mean you could try to perceive at a disadvantage if that's what you're trying to do.
Could I use a portion of my movement to lift my head above the water? Because you said you put it at my chest, right? So is there any way I can like dip my eyes back over, like above the water?
Gangu, are you trying to?
Bro.
Yeah.
Huh?
Are you trying to hold him
check
all
me,
the way
bro.
under?
I mean,
Okay,
I don't know my intentions yet. Let's go.
All right,
I don't know my
then
intention.
in response to what Gangu said last round,
Yeah.
she tries to get through the water. She is screaming. The one word that gets through is parents.
Oh, now I'm definitely holding you underwater.
Damn. This is not the reaction I thought.
He
Okay.
tried to play the card, and the card failed.
That is fun.
You got the wrong cards.
Then
Gangu
will...
immediately takes it, says, "You killed my parents."
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Right words, wrong tone.
Wait,
Well, you're trying to yell and nothing's coming out, and you feel the force begin. Like, are you doing anything?
Yeah, are you
like,
trying to escape the
action-wise?
grapple? Because we've got to check that.
Not if he fucking teleports.
If I but my question is there any way I can see outside of being held down here? Any part of the room?
Can you
Literally.
see underwater?
But it depends on how murky the water is.
It's extremely
blood.
murky. It's bloodied, and it's like in like underground, like dirty, murky water with just blood all souped in together. So it's pretty. It's hard. Yeah, you're pretty blind down there. Think
There-
like the Ohio River, if like people
Mass
just died in
genocide
it.
happened.
There is a
Yeah.
beam. There is a
Yeah.
giant beam of moonlight in the center of the center of the
Yeah, so
room.
you can kind of see a vague light somewhere off in the distance in the
Well,
water.
there's orange light coming off the hammer that's on the opposite side of your chest.
Yeah, and
Do I see the moonbeam light?
you can you don't know exactly how far away. It's like there's a light emanating from somewhere under in the room.
Give him the
I mean, you can
perception
try
check.
You can do like a perception at disadvantage to try to grasp where that moonbeam is at.
I'll take it.
Okay.
11.
I'll say with an 11 at disadvantage, you know it's pretty much in the dead center of the room.
Which is within 30 feet of me, right?
Yeah.
I will attempt to Misty Step to the beam.
Okay. Aoife Misty steps out from underneath the hammer into the moonbeam. Do you control what the moonbeam does damage to?
No.
Okay.
Anything that goes into it.
I'm good with that. Yeah.
I think he knew what he was signing up for.
Underneath the very, very raging automaton.
Yeah, a little bit of cinematics. The hammer falls to the bottom, and all you hear is a tss from the fire side hitting the water.
That's cool. Steam coming off.
Yeah.
All right, then I'll take the moonbeam damage.
So,
She force ghosted.
make a Constitution save at disadvantage because you're a shapeshifter.
Interesting. All right.
What?
Did not know that about moonbeam.
Shapechanger makes its saving throw at disadvantage.
Oh, I wonder
If
if
it fails, it also instantly reverts to its original form. It's assume a
Are you a
different
demon?
form
Let's
until
see.
it leaves spell's light.
Oh no. Gengu, we had this conversation.
Yeah, I
Eva
don't trust your ass anymore.
remains in her she is a changeling. She remains
Yeah,
in her
yeah.
original form.
I don't believe you. Go ahead.
about to find out.
That's an 18.
We're possibly about to find out.
DC is a 19.
Ooh!
Real. Okay.
Is this the real Aoife?
Hit me with it.
So you take. The dice are in the way of the number. 26 damage.
Okay, got it. All right, and then from the moonbeam to Julep, how much movement would that be, DM, in our current setup?
Let me reference the map that Cole so kindly threw in
Oh,
there.
I'm sorry. Shit. Yep.
There has
I
been
should
some
be looking at
movement
that
since
too.
then.
There has been some movement. You went behind Apollos, which is just to the right of that.
But I didn't have Fortuna
How
on there.
much movement? Yeah, I know
I
what
have
Fortuna
30.
is.
I have 30 feet.
You have 30 feet. You won't be able to make it. You can make it part way, probably like halfway there, but you do not. You would not make it in one turn to Julep. If you're trying to get within like attack range of him.
Fortuna was
Not
like
necessarily. No.
between the genie and the entrance at the end of
Yes.
last session, correct?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
How close could I get within? You say like 10 feet or something? Because I'm
Yeah.
guessing the water is rough terrain or whatever as well.
Yeah. I would say you're probably within 15 feet of Julep. You'd be
you say-
passing some people though. You'd have to get past Gengu again.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
How did I do that? All right.
Now, how
Because-
in the world?
So the moonbeam's that purple
With the
circle right there on that
exact
map.
Opposite direction of Julep.
Yeah.
You misty stepped.
Yeah, you basically went and it moved over towards where the genie was in between Tristani. So you're like over kind of near. It wasn't exactly the middle of the room. You did get an 11. I lied to you.
Convenient.
Pretty good.
Wait, so does he end his turn like behind me?
Yeah, but very far away behind you, unless he wants to
Okay.
run up behind you.
Yeah, try me.
No, I'm focused on Julep.
I'm not trying to shit on Aoife here. I like Aoife as a
It's
character.
okay, it's
just-
okay.
this is-
No, I'm with you. No, none felt.
An 11's an 11.
So am I within shouting distance of Julep?
Yeah, you can shout and everybody in the room can hear you.
All
Wait,
right,
wait.
Fantastic.
Never mind. Go ahead.
Can I use a free action for a sentence?
I'll be generous. Yeah, why not?
Thanks. Thanks, Dad. Julep. I'll just try to get his attention.
And I'm just like,
Julep's stunned.
Yeah. Well, but you're like
It
you're
says
like
I-
laughing with glee, right? Like you're like
Yeah.
you're
Oh,
like
yeah, I
He's
guess.
the
euphoric
stunned-
almost.
He has the stunned effect on him.
It doesn't say anything about my hearing. I checked. That's what I was checking.
Yeah.
Oh right, but he's like
He's just not
stunned
gonna.
and he
He's
won't-
not gonna react.
Right. Never mind then. Man, this is why I wanted to get to him. No.
I'm sorry, Eva.
It's okay.
You wanna be cool? No,
It's okay.
not allowed.
Okay. All right. Sorry, turn's taking too long. Okay, I'm going.
No, you're good. I just keep rejecting everything.
Okay, then if okay, so I guess when Eva takes the moonbeam damage, looks at Julep's obviously like out
Yes.
out
yeah.
of it. Then she'll turn back to Gengu. And
Are you stepping out of the
Did you-
moonbeam?
Yeah. Right now you're like getting
Bathing
drilled
in
by this.
Radiant
Yeah,
damage.
no, definitely. No, yeah, I wanted to use my movement to try to get to Julep. if I can't get to Julep, I'd at least use my movement to get out of the moonbeam. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
you can definitely move out of the moonbeam. And then, are you shouting towards Gangu? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, no, I won't. I want my action. I can't. Okay, that's fine. I will use. Okay, I think she sees Julep like that, understands that Gangu wants her ass beat, and the vines from both her tattoos and her dress begin to like black ichor coil off of her and like around her, and then kind of explode. Like she like gives out a scream and throws her hands out and kind of explodes those down into the water, and you know her eyes go black, and I'm gonna use a channel divinity dreadful aspect. Everyone that I can see within 30 feet must make a wisdom DC 22 save.
Jesus Christ.
And then if on a failure, become frightened of Aoife for a minute.
Even if I roll a nat 20, I can't save it.
Well,
within what
nat 20
range?
would.
And it's
Sorry.
everybody?
Everybody that I can see within 30 feet.
Cool. Pretty much everybody but Julep. Even your air elemental and your
Nat 20!
genie.
Did you roll that 20?
Oh,
Okay,
It's a
fuck.
21.
But-
It's a 20.
But I was about to say, are you raging right now? Because if you are, you're
not.
you're
I'm
immune
not.
to frightened, right? Okay.
I'm not raging.
Okay. But that for the story, that's perfect. That you, yeah, there's no way you're frightened.
Also nat 20.
Oh shit. What did you have
Guys.
to be?
Oh
What
wait,
was
the
it?
genie and the air elemental.
Yeah, they need to roll.
22.
22? Okay, yeah. Rurik and Fortuna both fell.
Okay.
That's crazy.
I was kind of hoping to fail just to have Gooby let out a blood curdling. sees it.
Fail.
Okay, so let me. I'll
Fail.
make a mark
2
of
fails.
So it was Fortuna failed, Rurik failed, the genie failed, elemental failed. Does Julep auto fail with the stun or no?
I'm out of range.
Julep was
You're
out of range.
Out of
Yes.
range.
Yeah.
Gangu saved. Gooby saved. Okay, so just the 4. Got it. All right, I'm done. Sorry.
All good. All right. Is that complete your turn?
It does. It does.
All right. Very good. And Apollos is out of existence, so it would make it Gangu's turn, except Apollos appears behind Gangu, where Gangu stands, out of thin air. And he's going to make a sleight of hand check.
Is he behind me? Because I'm still technically like down
Yes.
where she
Yeah,
disappeared.
He plane shift behind you.
Got it.
And he's making a sleight of hand check. So I need you to make an opposed
Perception
check for
or-
that. Make a dexterity save.
Advantage. Wait. It's effects you can. Oh, well, I'm not blinded. Yeah, okay. Dex? Save.
Yep.
Let's go. Nat 20, baby!
Oh, hell yeah.
God damn.
You can feel,
Back? You gonna hit him with the back to back?
you can feel
Hell yeah.
somebody behind you is like trying to reach into your like innards to grab something out of your inventory.
Fucking Julep, dude. It's gotta be Julep, right? Gingu? Fucking.
And you just hear kind of
I
a
see you.
yeah. He's not able to get in. Like he's trying, and he made. Well, I mean, you know that somebody is behind you now.
Do I
And
feel him?
Yeah, you feel him, and you hear this like very snorty laugh. I don't want those cards. I can sense them inside of you.
Okay.
I can sense them.
Okay.
I can smell them.
Oh my god,
I
Apollos,
can
you
smell them.
bastard. Aoife
Hmm.
says, how ironic is that?
Well,
Good
since
night.
it's my
Or-
turn, I would like to do an action while his hand is like touching me, if possible.
Sure, yeah, it's your turn now. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm swinging around, smacking this dude in the face with my hammer. Ice
Okay.
side.
For all Gengu knows, it's Aoife behind him.
Yeah. Well, I
That
heard the
would not
snorts.
change the action.
Oh, right, yeah.
I heard the snorts, so I'm going full, yeah. I'm killing him. I'm gonna try.
Oh my god, is this the first melee strike with the new
And it's
hammer?
nat 1. It's a nat 1.
Oh,
Dude!
Oh,
The dice
the
giveth, the
balance-
dice taketh away.
Oh no! It is a
the
13
eternal
total.
balance of dice. Oh
And-
my gosh.
Mr. Gengu.
Yes.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
No!
Oh, that's right, the new Nat 1 system. Yes, this is like our only
You
second
you
or
go to
third.
strike.
Stop it.
You go to strike, and what happens is, for whatever reason, Aoife saying parents that caused all this rage in you, it just kind of overwhelms you for a second, even though you thought you kind of put this behind you, and you begin losing this confidence. Your confidence kind of fails and begins to falter. You have disadvantage in your next attack roll against any target.
Alright, well, I missed with ice side. I'm swinging back with fire side.
Okay, it is a disadvantage.
Yeah. Alright, that's a 20. 30.
Dirty 20. All right. 1 second. You feel as if some kind of presence is trying to change fate, but it's not strong enough, and your strike hits true.
Explain.
Wait, whoa. Huh?
Alright, rephrase that like I'm 5.
Something was trying to stop you from hitting him, but it was not strong enough, and you
Yeah.
still make contact.
Okay.
Alright. We're
Oh, yeah.
smacking.
Fuck Apollos.
Alright, give me
Well-
1 second.
16
Wait, plus 6.
Okay.
17.
17 total?
Wait. And then I get a 2d10 for fire as well.
Yep.
Uh, 30.
How would you like to finish off Apollos?
Damn.
Oh.
You hear a snorty laugh as your strike coming in, and he looks confident, except right as soon as it's about to hit him, the laugh goes away and his face becomes dead serious and full of, like, fear.
So, I feel something tickle my behind trying to get into my barrel chest, trying to get my cards.
Yeah.
And I whip around and miss, and immediately feel what Aoife said to me about my parents. I start feeling self-conscious. I'm like, wait, what did she say? Why should I be angry at her? Should I not? All of this. And in a pseudo rage-filled state, not actually rage, I go and swing again, and as my hammer is about 4 inches from his head, I suddenly feel this little sense of regret as I knock his head clean off.
Cool. You know, what side did you hit him with?
Fire.
Cool. You knock his head clean off, and his head, like, engulfs in flames and goes flying across the room.
Oh
And it's
my
this beacon
God.
This
of
dark
light, it just
room,
goes-
yeah.
This beacon of light as his body drops below the surface of the water, and blood just begins pooling where he once stood.
I'm just
And,
looking on with a big smile of glee on my face.
And as I do that, I look down at the body, feel resentment but also regret, and then I look up and see Aoife with her black eyes and tendrils facing out. And yeah, I'll leave it there.
All right. That brings us to Fortuna. Fortuna is Fortuna was just whispering into Julep's ear. She then walks beyond Julep and walks up to Gengu.
She's
Gengu, my
behind me,
dear.
man.
Wait,
Yeah.
when was the end of my next turn? Has that already passed? Will I have my next turn?
No, because it went through.
I was first in roll.
Yeah. What did you roll again?
A 16, I think.
Yes.
But
Yeah, she was
for
before you in initiative.
just before me in initiative.
She whispered in your ear, we went through, we skipped you.
Oh, okay. So when it gets
Yeah.
my turn next, I'm good, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. She goes past you since you're stunned at this moment in time. And she walks up behind Gengu, kind of grabs onto Gengu's shoulders, reaches up and grabs onto him. Gengu, my dear.
She notices I'm shaking a little bit.
Whatever it is that's causing you some sort of worry, I know a way for you to not worry about it. Feel at peace, Gengu. I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh,
I hate
fuck.
this chick. 4.
You become stunned with you felt this presence of like regret, and then all of a sudden you just feel this overwhelming feel of joy and delight.
Yes, I assume I could stay here forever.
Yes, my dear, you most certainly could. So stay.
I love it here.
Stay right there. That's fine. Very good. And she walks up to beyond Gengu, up to Aoife. As for you, you will get no delight. You are a rotten bitch.
She can't walk towards me.
Oh,
She's
that's right.
frightened of me.
Okay, that's right. But you are very scary right now.
On second thought,
Ah, there must be another way out of here. And she turns and begins walking off to the opposite corner of the room. Things aren't going well. I should probably leave.
Just like, you little bitch.
It is now Rurik's turn, and then we get to our friend Julep.
Rorig's starting his turn in the Moonbeam.
Rurik's getting fucked up. Wisdom
He's getting
save.
burned.
surrounded by
A
gooby.
21.
Holy crap,
One
he
makes-
saved.
He saves.
Unreal. Yeah, it was a
On a
19, I
save,
think.
he takes half as much.
Half as much. Got it.
He still takes 12 or 13, whichever you choose. So you're rounding up
12,
or down.
right? I think we do down. Lowest number in half. So 12.
Okay.
Cool. He takes 12 damage. He's still bloodied.
Sorry.
But then he runs right up to Gooby and gets on the other side of him and the moonbeam with lightning speed. And Gooby, he grabs into your gooiness.
I hate it when they do that.
And he pulls out a dagger and he begins trying to stab you with his dagger first. It's a natural 20. And almost a second natural 20. A 23 for the second hit.
Both of those will hit.
Alright. We'll roll the crit damage first. You take 10 piercing damage. And then, are you immune to poison?
I'm resistant.
Alright, then you take half of 19, which would be 9.
Take a total of 19 damage. Alright.
And then the other attack now, another 9 piercing, and half of 10, so you take 5.
Okay, and make 2 con saves just to
Yep.
make sure half of each of them will just going to be a 10 for each.
Yep.
Well, that's an 8 on the first one, so I drop concentration on the moonbeam.
The moonbeam
Ooh, it
goes
goes
away,
down.
the light dissipates, and as the light's dissipating and darkness fills the room completely once again, you hear a whisper from Rurik behind you. Little gooey man, your life is about to become hell. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Little gooey man.
Little boy man.
18?
That's pretty good.
18. You feel that he was trying to do some sort of magical fear upon you, but it has not worked. And you are immune to this effect from him now. So you got stabbed, but you're not afraid of this bitch. He was in your moonbeam, soaking up all that damage. All right, Julep, it's now your turn.
Okay. As I snap out of this gleeful stun,
Yeah.
I look down to see Apollos' corpse on the ground,
Yes.
and I'm like awestruck. Fortuna's trying to walk to the other end of the cave on the right, to my right.
Yep.
And then, which I've got dark sight. There's no exit over there, correct?
Yeah, no.
Okay. Does she have dark sight? What race is she?
She is a undefined fae.
An undefined fae. Huh. Okay. So we'll just assume,
Huh.
since she's walking into a solid wall, that she doesn't.
You know her as kind of like an Eladrin or like an elf.
Okay.
But she looks different. Both her and Rurik both look a little bit different.
So they have dark vision.
Yeah. They have dark vision.
Okay. Well, awestruck, I've lost my motive in this fight. I look towards. I see that Gooby is being attacked, and
Yes.
I also look towards the Autumn Queen and Tristani. What are they?
The Autumn
what do their
Queen is
faces
just
say?
kind of, Tristani just looks very blank. Not like blank in the fact of like emotion, but she's just kind of, you can tell that her head's racing with thought right now. The Autumn Queen just kind of is like, it's like, oh my god. And she's just like in a big tough over watching her court fight one another in this underground cave, knowing that for days and weeks now, half of the people in this room have been trying to usurp the throne and probably kill her and harm her people.
Okay. Okay. Free action. Can I like whistle and point my rapier towards Fortuna and like try to get the Autumn Queen's attention?
Sure.
And I'm just pointing my rapier towards Fortuna. Does she give any
Okay.
signal?
The Autumn Queen is like she's just like
In dismay.
yes, yeah. So no real effect on her.
All right, then I immediately take my rapier and I point it towards Rurig instead.
Okay.
Can I get to Rurig?
What's your movement?
30 flying.
30 flying. I'll say you're about 10 feet away, trying to get to him.
Like I wouldn't make it, or I.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you'd be 10 feet away.
Okay. I'll bonus action to dash, so I can make it over
Okay.
there.
Cool.
And then we're just fucking buzzing straight towards him with the rapier.
Mhm.
Is flanking advantage or +2? I can't fucking remember in this.
We're gonna do +2. I think we changed the rules on that.
Okay. Well, 32 to hit.
I know in the other campaign it was advantage, and that was the Monka zone.
And then we're gonna
32 to hit.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, that's
We're
super duper hits.
we're gonna booming blade his ass. So it's gonna be let's see, 18 piercing, 11 thunder, and
18 piercing, 11 thunder. So that's 29.
and 14 more piercing.
So that is 43. Yeah. 43. And gotta do some math. More math. Okay.
And then I'm gonna buzz up into the air about 10 feet above him.
As you do that, he is going to use a legendary action. And the strike hits and he's like in a lot of pain. But his presence, like, for like, I'm talking like a nanosecond, like blinks like he's not there and then reappears. And as this happens, two blades fling out and one targets you, Julep, and the other will target Gooby. And I need both of you guys to make wisdom saves.
$14.
Also 14.
Both 14. All right, you both fell. You both take 12 psychic damage. And that's the end of your turn, correct, Julep?
Yes.
All right.
Is he?
Gooby.
I'm flying 10 feet above.
Yep.
And that's it.
Cool. Gooby, it is your turn.
Any other effects from that psychic damage or just the damage?
Nope, just the damage.
He's gonna look back at Rick. Said you're gonna make my life a hell. Let me try to return the favor. And I'm gonna cast polymorph on myself.
Okay.
12 spells. And anyone with dark vision sees me turning into a T-Rex.
How tall is a T-Rex? They're huge, aren't they? Let me. I'm gonna Google it.
Not to baby ones.
Huge. Yeah.
T-Rex height.
Sizing is weird. How tall is a T-Rex?
T-Rex. Based on fossil specimens, scientists have determined that a Tyrannosaurus Rex could be up to 40 feet long and 12 feet high.
Really?
you
Only
would-
12 feet? That
You would stretch from like one end of the room to the other, but you would not be anywhere close to reaching the roof of it.
Picture in like
Alright.
25 feet.
Yeah, I
But
didn't
turning
realize they were that
around-
short.
Turning around, this is Google.
Yeah,
so
no.
it's factual.
I just didn't know that. Dinosaur facts.
You this is a cool little diagram. It actually makes him look a lot less like scary. Come on.
Yeah,
Y'all gotta see
I
this.
think I'm looking at that same diagram.
Yeah, of him standing next to the man.
Oh yeah, way
dude,
less scary.
We could fucking take a T-Rex.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
fist
one
fight
that
that thing.
I was looking at.
I could take him. I could fucking take him.
We could take
So yeah, I mean, if you do that, I would say that probably like and depending on how far up your tail, like your tail shoots past Tristani and fucking
That's fine.
yeah.
That's fine.
You guys,
I'm
you
a
could
T-Rex, bitch.
probably make an attack, but you're gonna have limited mobility in here. But for right now, Rurik right in front of you, you could lean down and bite him if you wanted to. This
Well,
giant
that was my action.
balloon. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh,
Eve, if it's your turn, then we'll move on.
As I'm becoming this T-Rex, just let out that Jurassic Park T-Rex roar.
Yeah. And you hear
Yeah, that's it.
you hear Fortuna all the way across. I thought they would be bigger. Eva, it's your
Alright.
turn.
Okay, so the darkness does not affect Aoife because, just learning my character in real time. I took Devil's Sight, so I can
Oh, you took Devil's Sight?
Yeah, so like, yeah, but that's on
You
me.
can.
That's
So
on,
you
that's
can
on
see.
me for
You
not
can
knowing
see.
last turn.
You can see invisible objects, can you not?
No.
Devil's Sight?
No, that's
No,
True
okay.
Sight, I think.
It's True Sight. Okay.
Yeah, it just says you can see normally in darkness, both magical and non-magical, to a distance of 120
Gotcha.
feet.
Alright. Ignore that invisible comment.
Ignored.
Yeah, just ignore that.
Fortuna stepped closer to Gangu and then started to walk away. Right? Did she use her full movement?
Yeah, because she was afraid of you, so she's like at the other side of she's like touching the wall, like, how do I get out of here?
Opposite
Okay.
of the stairs, right?
Yeah.
Moving toward her in a straight line.
'Kay.
Does 30 feet get to her?
Moving to her in a straight line, and you were, because you already moved part way, didn't you not?
Yeah.
Last turn.
Went basically to like that wherever the moonbeam was.
Yeah.
Give it to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As she's like, where's the door? And Aoife's still in her like, this dreadful aspect. Almost appears to be floating across like the water. Is just not saying anything. Still
underneath this T-Rex who's like
yeah, just casual.
forming,
Thought they'd be big. No, going through, and then from her arm, her packed weapon will come out of her arm, and she's gonna full strike at Fortuna.
Okay.
No advantage or anything, I don't believe. Okay. Does a 22 hit?
22 does hit.
All right. So it will be that plus. I'm going to expend a first level spell slot to do a divine smite and add an additional d8. That is 26 points of damage, 5 of it being radiant.
Got it.
And then extra attack, she's swinging again. Yes, oh my god, yes, it happened.
Oh, it's happening, it's happening.
It happened. Okay, so she has one head.
Pog.
She has one head.
Yes.
I have a legendary weapon. My packed weapon is a legendary weapon called Vorpal Greatsword.
Yes. I know where this is going.
She's decapitated.
Explain this in detail. I don't know what's going on.
So Fortuna turns after the first strike, and it's just like this dread comes over. Oh my god!
As she turns after a strike of the first time, and she's, oh my god! He's like, bitch, you don't even know the meaning of the word. And then
And then her head just kind of.
yeah. So for mechanics' sake, Lucas, it says when you attack a creature that has at least one head with this weapon and roll a 20 on the attack roll, you cut off one of the creature's heads. The creature dies if it can't survive without the lost head.
Oh wow.
Now it is.
She was a transsexual. Wrong head.
Oh,
Damn.
Wow, I really did
She
not
is an
think that was
unidentified
gonna
fae,
happen.
dude. Can
She
she
is an
live without the head?
unidentified
Yeah, right? Well,
No,
She gets on a horse and rides off. Puts a pumpkin on
just
there.
created the headless horseman. Good job.
I am curious about how much damage this would be. 29. Okay, not bad. But yeah. Wow. I really, when I took that weapon, like it
Nice.
sounded cool, but I did not think that was actually gonna hit in game. That's crazy.
That's D&D for you.
That's crazy.
You play for the hope that the crazy shit happens.
Fortuna is no more.
Wow, holy shit. Okay.
Well, sick turn.
Okay, so I have
You
a
literally gave somebody like the nightmares from their nightmares and then cut their head off.
That's 2 decapitations.
Yeah.
Okay, is there anything I can do with a bonus action that I even want to? Did not prepare this far. No. Nope. She will remain there at Fortuna.
All right. Gengu.
She'll turn back to the
Room.
Yeah.
So she's looking back at the room, but yeah, I'm
Gengu, you see, you kind of come out of the stun phase of like just pure joy, and then you just kind of go back to a very neutral state as you look around and you see Fortuna is gone, and Aoife is standing now kind of on the opposite side of this room, with Rurik still behind you, or on the other side of where Aoife is. Not behind you, but kind of opposite of you. And
Aoife's
he's
behind me.
standing. Yeah.
I guess
Surrounded.
In front of me, right?
Yeah.
Also T-Rex.
Also, there's now this giant gooby like shaped T-Rex.
Goo-Rex. Yeah.
Rex.
The Goo-Rex, man.
Rex.
All right. Well, I would like to look around and see where Aoife went.
You turn around and you do see Aoife standing kind of at the back of the room now, on the opposite side of where everybody else is.
Do I happen to witness the decapitation?
I mean, you were in a stun state, but she was behind you,
Yeah.
so not really.
What about Fortuna without a head? Do I see that?
A corpse on the
see a
ground.
Yeah, you see kind of like her corpse kind of bobbing up out of the water of a woman, of some kind of woman.
What if like she like slumped down and is like sitting and like her decapitated torso is like
back to
resting
the
against
wall.
the wall and
She
her
had, like, a
head is
fall-
bobbing.
A Fallout
Like-
3 ragdoll where she like arms go behind her and she's like that.
God damn it, I
would
can
like-
see it.
Yeah.
With this feeling like someone is trying to speak to me, I would like to lock eyes with Tristani at the
Okay.
entrance. Do
She
I
just
perceive
looks back
anything
at you.
from her?
You can roll a. What are you trying to perceive from her?
I'm trying to perceive if she's trying to sway me in any way to accomplish something or to like make certain decisions. Because I feel like
So you were
just
trying.
moments ago she gave me this hammer, and then just moments ago I also felt that someone was trying to stop me from killing. So I'm just trying to see if she is truly trying to control me.
So you're trying to infer, which would be more of like an insight. So I need you to make an insight roll for me.
Yes.
You're trying to infer. What's with this Tristani chick?
Yeah, a 7. T-Rex in the way.
Yeah, there's a giant T-Rex in the way that's kind of clouding your judgment, and she just looks really mystical on the other side. It's
Tails
super
kinda just-
It's kind of clouding your judgment.
You can tell he's
Yeah.
happy because the tail going like this.
That's right.
And,
Yeah.
she is like, I don't know, looks super mystical and unfazed by everything that's occurring in front of her.
Well, with that, I would like to slightly slouch, put my hammer into the water, and just start walking my entire movement distance toward the entrance, toward where everyone else is at.
Cool.
And visually, I like to see the front of it freeze the water while the back of it is melting the ice as it
Oh
interacts
God,
with
it's so good,
Yeah.
Lucas. So good, man.
You begin walking your entire distance, and you basically make it right up to the entrance. And you're going towards the entrance, right? That's where you're trying to go.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done.
Yeah.
I'm done fighting.
Roll a roll like a neutral d20, just to give me a d20.
Yeah. Whoops, that's a 12. 8.
Cool. You almost make it all the way up to the feet, like of where Tristani's standing on the stairs, and then right before, probably about 5 feet before you get to the stairs where Tristani is, you bump into something physical. You can't see it, you don't know what it is, but it's something physically there that you bump into.
Okay. And it's invisible, I assume. Like I can't see it.
You can't see anything. You bumped into something physically there.
Got it. And at that moment, I would just like to look up at Tristani again. Just eye to eye.
And she's
just end my turn
kind
there.
of looks back at you. With that, Cool. He is gonna do this.
Oh, and if what's his name's head was along the way, I'd like to pick it up.
Ooh, Apollos.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can grab Apollos' head. So you come with the hammer and one the head underneath the other arm, and you're walking just
Does he
straight.
have any hair? Well, I guess not now since all singed off.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
gonna
it's
put the hair
it's
there.
pretty burned up, my man. I mean it's like patchy.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna grab his head under one arm, hammer in the water, drag it.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, locked eyes with Tristani, bumped
Cool.
into whatever this is, end of turn.
Cool. Everybody make a perception check. Except for Aoife. You do
Okay, good. I rolled in that one anyway.
16.
16.
Anybody get a 20 or higher?
Oh, hold on.
Can
Oh, that's an 18 total.
can
18.
Bigsby assist?
I'll allow it, sure.
The T-Rex apparently has a passive perception of 21, though.
Damn.
Oh, you can feel human footsteps near the entrance moving. Or not human, but a person. 2 footsteps.
Okay.
That's not Gengu. It's not metallic filling. You can feel the water movement. The vibrations. The very slight vibrations.
Mm-hmm. That's some Jurassic Park shit right there.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Usually it's vice versa. You can see
what did
the...
how did Bixby do in your assist?
Cool.
How did
No.
Bixby do? No? Okay.
Bigsby's like, I don't even know. He's fucking
Bigsby's like-
struggling to get out of my backpack.
Cool. If that's the case, nobody notices anything happening, and it's Gooby's turn.
Yeah, Gooby is...
Oh wait, I apologize. I skipped Julep. I'm sorry. I skipped Julep.
Okay.
It's Julep's
That's
turn.
crazy, bro.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Wasn't Rurig before me though?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Oh, Rurig, where he's standing, it dissipates away. It was an illusion of some kind.
Oh.
Rurig's not
Gotcha.
there?
Gotcha.
No, there's nothing there.
Oh. Oh, that kind of explains things a little bit.
It just now went away.
So right
as it
now,
became your turn.
the only potential enemy in the room that I'm aware of is
You can
Aoife.
see, is Eva.
Hello.
Hmm. Hmm.
WWJD, dude.
What would Jula do, baby?
I mean,
Be right
I don't feel like I can.
There's a famous quote. How I can't remember how it goes. It's something about. Oh, Abraham Lincoln said it. The momentous prospect of civil war, or of war, lies in your hands.
How does Julep feel about
Not
Aoife
fun.
right now, dude? I now know that I can't really steal your power away from you, considering that you're just...
Oh no, Bubba, you reduced my spell list by about half. Like,
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
no, there's-
okay. Yeah, I was
can't
going for
cast
something
anything.
differently. I was going for removing your ability to cast anything
like
with
to
an
say-
arcane
well,
focus,
I-
but you're a
I-
hexblade.
But yeah,
So
and
I can't.
Also, like, yeah, because I thought that was the case last session, so like wasn't like you know, but I did look after the session to confirm that if a focus is taken off of a warlock, any vocational or semantic or whatever, V and S are allowed, but anything with a material component you cannot.
I would like to say this and point this out. A detail that you wouldn't have noticed about Aoife is she did cut the head off of.
I would or
of,
would not
Fortuna.
have.
You would. That was
Yeah.
very visible.
Yeah, I
And
figured.
vocal. The screams were heard for a long ways away.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
If that helps your consideration at all.
I'm going to just I'm gonna just buzz over to like where I'm hanging, like basically above the doorway.
Yep.
Just pointing my rapier out towards Aoife, and I would like to hold my action for any further attacks against my friends. Let's just do that.
Oh, Mr. Gooby the T-Rex, you've now fully formed.
Yeah, you said, what's his face? Rurik has just kind of
Seemingly disappeared.
Wait, so you just turned into a T-Rex when the battle was over?
Well.
Dude, worst DM ever, just shitting on all
He may
ideas
go
about playing.
bobbing for invisible Ruriks. You never
Yeah, as I'm about to fight him, he dissipates.
know. I got
Yeah.
Cole on that one.
The imagery. The imagery is, yeah.
You said I perceived that there were like footsteps
Yes,
in the water
behind
walking
you.
through.
Yes.
So you see the T-Rex just
Can you do an attack with
spin
your tail?
around. Oh,
Can you do an attack with your tail?
I'm just about to, yeah.
Okay, I was about to say, yeah, I'm sorry.
Sweeping tail whip. Oh, I love it, man.
Spin around and you just see the tail go up and wham!
Yeah,
Right on the ground.
cool. I mean, you sense the footsteps, but you're not really looking at them.
Right?
So I'm gonna have to say disadvantage. But I mean,
I understand.
you have the ability of attacking at this point.
Yeah. Take that. We take those.
It's a 15 to hit total.
A 15 total to hit. Your tail slams down.
No
and
contact.
Very disappointingly, you feel no goo has made contact with physical form other than the ground.
Oh, that's right. He's a
But
complete
wait.
T-Rex. Oh my God, I forgot.
Does anyone looking that way see water splash up onto something?
Ooh.
Everybody roll a perception check again.
Okay.
Oh wait, I'm not gonna. That's not at advantage actually. 19.
Up the stairs. You can feel it running away.
I missed that. Repeat that.
Oh, that's only for Gooby. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got like a 2 or something.
No, I got a 19.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
You would have seen water droplets dripping off some. It looks like a now soaking wet thing, person of some kind, and it's running up the stairs beyond Tristani and the Autumn Queen.
You said like Ingu was walking up towards Tristani.
Yes.
And there's just like a wall there.
Yeah.
Okay,
Stopped.
so it's already past that wall.
Would it have been within range?
But
Oh, sorry.
I would not know that there's a wall there. I'm gonna headlong and start running that way.
Well, you run and you don't hit nothing.
Okay.
I'll explain, but no, you don't hit nothing. I'll explain later.
Would the form running through the doorway have been in opportunity attack range?
Of you?
Yeah. You said the doorway, right?
You said you were hovering 10 feet above?
Like
So 10 feet would be outside of opportunity attack.
like hanging above the door, yeah. I don't know how tall the doorway
No,
is.
it's beyond the end. Like they're going up.
Okay.
Stairs. Yeah.
Past it already.
Sorry. Yeah.
I'll, what's my speed?
He was invisible and he rolled high on his stealth.
50 foot
That's the only reason. It's
movement.
cool. I mean, you can like reverse it out of there. It's gonna be hard to turn around.
I mean, I would have been full on, turning around and sprinting out.
Yeah.
Because I still have an attack with the bite.
Cool. You get Tristani and the Autumn Queen just kind of. Tristani grabs the Autumn Queen, who's in dismay, and just drags her out of the way of the entrance. You see Julep floating above as you go running through, and you get to where you poke your head all the way up through the stairs, and you get almost out, and then you get stuck. But as you're getting stuck, before you becoming invisible, you see Rurik within biting range. He turns around and sees you.
Yep, we're biting.
Okay, this is regular bite.
Please land.
Gummy
Come
teeth.
on, something. Okay, that's a 28 to hit.
Oh, yeah,
That'll-
well.
That touches him.
4d12 plus 7.
Oh,
I might do more than just touch.
4d12 plus 7.
That should be. It could be enough. He was looking
An
rough.
average of like 26-ish, 27-ish.
40 damage.
Damn,
30
that's on the high
40
side.
damage?
Did you say 30, 40?
30, 40?
33.
33 damage?
Yeah.
Oh man, Rurik had 33 hit points left. What do you want to do to finish this man away?
He was home free.
The
He was-
exact HP.
He was gonna
That's
come
crazy.
back in a Feywild one shot. Not anymore.
A.
Dude, rip his head off like the rest of them.
Everyone else just sees, like...
The ass
Ricky
of this-
Rex,
Yeah.
Yeah, just, like, stuck in there.
Like, what happened? What happened? Did he get him?
And you
Yeah,
just these muffled screams from above.
The T-Rex bore right in front of his face, and then... whoop, and bite him, lift him up, and open the mouth and drop him in.
And you see now
Oh,
this translucent gooby as this like sliding through this translucent gooby is Rurik's corpse, just like with fear in his eyes. And then for Gengu's appeasal, his head just rolls off, but it's still inside. Inside Gooby.
Yeah, the bite was on the neck, and I
Yeah.
picked him up. Yeah,
Yeah.
cut it right off. And as soon as I do that,
That's
I'll
art.
drop polymorph and you again.
Cool. You still have Rurik inside of you. His dead corpse.
Whoa.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Kind of
Your mind's in the gutter, man.
reform myself around him and just kind of step away, let the corpse fall down.
This very slimy, gooey Rurik is now on the ground without a head.
Like, gotta give birth to his dead body. Is that what's happening?
Wow, Kiki.
Yeah, I could have pooped him out as a
Yeah.
T-Rex.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like
And with that very amazing imagery, that'll finish the fight. We exit initiative.
that. Alright,
Oh
Aoife's
my
gonna
god.
immediately touch her palm to her chest and cast Lay on Hands for the entire health pool.
Gooby is going to... Which spell is this? Cast Mass Cure Wounds for anyone that's hurt.
Heck yeah.
How much?
Definitely needs it. Shit, where are my open spell slots? Going to be 31 hit points restored to up to 6 creatures.
I will
He
be
is one.
taking it.
Are you picking individuals?
How much of Aoife's shit did I see there? Did I see Aoife decapitate Fortuna?
I'll go ahead and say yeah.
Yeah, I'll.
You're facing that direction when it happened, even though it was way off in the
Aoife did
distance.
not take any direct, like, harm any of us. So I'll give Aoife some of the hit points.
Much appreciated.
Gengu, you're standing before Tristani and the Autumn Queen right now.
Yep, I want to continue slowly walking past them. As I get right next to them, I flip the Autumn Queen his head. And I continue to walk up the stairs.
Apollo's head?
Yeah.
She
and then
she like just holds out her hands instinctively and she's oh, and she like throws it and it goes splashes in the water.
And I walk up the stairs out of the cave and sit my ass next to the water.
You hear footsteps following up behind you. Before we get to that, what else is anybody doing down here in the cave?
Whenever the queen tosses Apollos' head into the water, I'm buzzing down to it, and then I'm just gonna kind of be glaring down at it for a moment, and then I'm just gonna fucking kick it as hard as I can.
Cool. Roll damn. No, I'm joking. You kick it really hard, and it goes flying and hits a wall and banks off and then smashes back into the water. And the Autumn Queen just kind of is like in a tizzy still, but she looks up towards you. Hi, Julep. I think maybe we'll give you a promotion. How's that sound? You want a promotion?
Your will is my command, queen.
Is there anything that you want more than anything that I can give you right now as a reward?
Can you bring Dimavia back?
I can't. No, I can't. Somebody went into the morgue on our way here, and somebody cut him up real bad, and he had some girls coming out of him, and yeah, I'm sorry. I know you were close. I can't do anything about that. But anything else? I mean, anything you can think of that you would want, I can provide within reason.
Fuck.
Maybe we could walk out of this damp cave with all the dead corpses. We could discuss this somewhere else, nicer.
I would like that.
Okay. She kind of. For the rest of you, we'll meet me in my chambers in my throne room. We'll discuss all of everything that transpired here. Aoife, glad you're back on our side, I guess. I don't really... you can come too. We need to have a discussion about everything that just transpired here. We need to... Okay, and she just kind of pats you, Julep, and begins walking up the stairs, leaving Aoife, Julep, and Gooby down there with all the deadness.
I'm following the queen.
Okay.
Gooby, what are you doing?
He's just taking it in. This got a little out of hand, didn't they?
Aoife begins to walk across the room to the entrance.
Yeah.
A bit. It'll
You're
probably...
still with us.
Yeah. If you're capable of that, Grace, maybe there is hope for me. And she'll move past. Up the stairs. And she'll see Gangu sitting at the water.
Mm-hmm.
And she
With
will...
Tristani closing in behind him very...
Oh, okay,
quick.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if she sees Tristani going up to him, she will respectfully wait.
Gooby, what's your plan?
I'm just following behind.
Cool.
Leaving the
As
area.
everybody else is making their way up the stairs, Tristani meets up with you by the water, Gengu. And she doesn't say anything as she stands next to you.
I have a Cormit voodoo doll in hand.
Okay.
And I just sit there in silence.
She also sits there in silence.
Do I sense her presence? Like I don't look.
Yeah,
but
she's
do I know
she's
she's
standing
there?
like, yeah, she's like under your peripheral right here.
Who exactly are you?
Well, I've been asked that question many times, my metal friend. Most just call me a friend, or a witch, or Tristani, as my name is been so graciously given to me. But that's about it, really. That's all anybody calls me these days. I don't talk to very many people.
And when you first arrived here, you knew my name.
Oh yes, I know just about anything there is to know about anybody inside the Feywild.
Have you ever left the Feywild?
Oh no. Nope. I am somewhat bound to this place.
Bound.
Yes, it is my home.
You
I'm
have a
sure you've
desire
heard
to
I
leave.
would. Oh no, why would I want to leave? I'm sure you've heard that I rarely even leave the serene swamp. Me coming here was well, special business of mine.
What would that special business be?
Mostly the events that happened here today.
So you knew it was happening.
Oh yes. I had inklings.
Inklings.
Yes, I knew it was happening today.
Interesting.
But I don't know the choices people will make in the moments, no.
Do you have any friends?
Yes and no.
Have you ever lost friends?
Oh, sure. Everyone's lost a friend.
And I would like to keep looking at my voodoo Cormit doll.
Is that a friend you lost?
Well, I wouldn't say I lost him, but they lost me.
I see.
And this hammer. What about all of it? How?
Oh, just to think of it as a gift from me.
Gift from you with little pieces of all of my friends. How did you know?
I know things. It's kind of my job to know things. Yes.
Can you get me out of here?
Sure. First, I would like to know why you came.
Well, I'm afraid there's not enough time in the Feywild to even explain that story. But to put it shortly, to escape destruction, death, killing, only to walk into more of it.
Yeah, a lot of the Feywild isn't like this, by the way. It's quite a pleasant place. If you want to stay, you're more than welcome.
But I haven't seen anything to support that since I've been here.
What if I showed you some things?
I'd love that.
You would stay permanently here?
Afraid I can't do that. This isn't my home.
Yes, I know what's in your heart. I was just making sure you did.
Silence and reflection.
Do you have any more questions of me?
Do you believe in God?
I believe in fate and destiny. And a bit of magic.
I would like to roll a religion check and focus on the anvil on the top of my hammer.
Okay.
Okay, 13.
13. You focus on it. And you focus on it pretty hard. And while you're focused on it, you realize that Tristani kind of started walking away from you. And you hear kind of behind you, maybe only a few feet away. Was you saying a prayer?
Not much of a prayer.
Hmm.
Just thinking of how hard it must be for these gods to rule such a heinous world.
Well, you know, sometimes, Gengu, to get what you want, to get some help, there's simple ways to do that, you know, such as asking, praying, or whatever else.
I need to get back to the material plane.
Yes, you did ask this, and I told you I could get you back there. She turns her back to you and she begins walking off along the bridge. And then you see something, she tosses something over her shoulder towards you, and it's up in the air. Make an athletics check to catch this.
Oh gosh. Huge roll.
24.
Nice.
In landing
Yes.
in your hand is the dimension cube.
Oh.
Or the gate.
Oh.
The cubic gate.
The cubic gate. Thank you.
Wait.
It was you all
Dude, what
along.
did I miss in the first phase session? Or not the
Oh,
first
that-
phase session, but the
She's walking away without turning away back to you. Oh, I just found that somewhere around here.
Thank you.
There's no response.
And I see her fireflies follow her over the bridge.
And now, walking past you are her giant tree ant guards.
Dum,
Yeah.
dum,
At this point, Gengu, all this happens. Aoife, you kind of watch this happen as everybody else does. The Autumn Queen just kind of looks and just, and she, never again, no, no. And she walks and starts doing the knock on the door rapidly. Julep, are you following the Queen?
On the way up the stairs, could I have been just like jibber jabbering off like just various like
Things you want.
various like items that I saw in the treasury.
Sure. Let's go ahead and have that conversation.
Oh, that's so
And then
funny.
once we get to like the top of the stairs, and I can like see that she's like moving past Gingu, I'll like kind of be like caught in this like, do I stay or do I go type deal, and
Do I stay?
and I'll be like, I'll meet you in your court here in just a bit. I'm gonna catch up with these guys first.
Sure, yeah, take your time.
And can Aoife approach Gengu?
Sure.
No.
No.
Sit.
Fool.
So he's still sitting like with your legs dangling like over the water.
Yeah.
She'll just not say anything. Sit next to you. Look out over the water. My parents. That's what I said. Orcus
Alright.
promised me a lot. The only thing that's important to me right now. But then I met you. Someone has confused about their place in the world, what we're doing, what it all means, and why. And I realized I don't want to live under a thumb anymore.
Do you don't think Orcus will come back for you?
Sure he will. I'll lose half my strength once he finds out.
Afraid he can hear this conversation right now.
Sure.
See what you've done.
It's been a lot.
Eva, have you ever been to the material plane?
Pauses.
And I'm just shuffling
Sighs.
the cube.
Yes. I'm from there.
I just look at her.
She looks back, catches your gaze for a moment, and then, in a moment of more self-disappointment, shifts away. Her gaze. I escaped to here. Knowing the Fae.
me.
Yeah. Funny how that works. I was chased away for being who I am. And she'll shift her form. Shift it back. My parents didn't make it. And I'm not telling you this to excuse my behavior. I don't expect your forgiveness. But what I would ask of you is a moment of understanding. Because for the first time in a long time, you've given that gift to me.
Pause and reflect.
I overheard you talking with Tristani. You should get back to your friends, Gingu. If I've learned anything in all of this, in all of the wrong I've done, life's a little easier with friends.
I agree. And in a backwards way, you liberated me from Orcus, bringing him here. Now I have this. Someone who tries to escape death now has a hammer permanently fused to their arm. Isn't that funny? I shall be going.
Good luck.
Thank you, Eva.
Thank you, Gingu. She'll sit at the pool, and as if Gingu gets up and starts to walk away, Gingu, while you're in there, could you ask Julep for my amulet?
I think. Wait. I think we're still there on this like shore side, right? Me and Gooby.
Okay. Are you within? Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
We're like behind you guys. I like
okay.
to imagine that while you two are talking, I'm just trying to show how shiny your amulet is to Gooby, whether he's paying attention or not.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
funny. I love it. I love it so much. Okay.
I
we'll
also
retract
have
that,
no
yeah.
intention of getting up and going to the queen.
Oh, okay.
Like, my work here is done.
Oh, okay. And she'll remain sitting. Just take your lead.
All right, Julep, you see that they're kind of conversations finished.
Oh, I'm showing this amulet. I'm trying to show. I'm just like, dude, look at this.
Okay,
I've not even heard. I'm not hearing a thing they're fucking saying.
I got you. Okay, cool.
Okay, then I guess when we finish ours, Aoife will then kind of like get that Gengu is about to, do what he's gonna do, and she'll get up. And as Julep's like, no, but look at this right here, she'll just be like standing right in front of Julep.
Go ahead.
I would like to get up, turn around, and look at Julep. And Julep, I'm sorry for accusing you of taking this.
Oh, what's that? My attention is diverted.
It's the cubic gate that I accused you of taking, and it is mine.
See? I'm not a liar.
And Gooby, you are the strangest thing I've ever seen, and I've seen many stranger things.
I love it so much. Oh man.
Thank you all for this pleasant time. But I must go.
Where are you going?
Home. And at that moment, I hit the material plane button and walk in.
Aoife casts Gate Seal.
This is your home now.
Where are you going, Gingu?
Tristani pulls
This
up
is your home!
Tristani pulls up in a Mustang Fastback and pops the door and goes, "Get in, loser. We're going to the Serene Swamp." You thought you were leaving?
You thought?
No. Alright, cool. So Gengu walks through the portal, and it seals behind him as Gengu walks through, leaving. And we'll get to Gengu in a moment. But now we have Gooby, Julep, and Aoife all kind of sitting out in this courtyard around the pond.
Wow. That thing just takes you home? Maybe that's what I'll ask for from the queen.
Thought this was your home.
It is, but I need a more reliable way here. We get lost with this stupid fucking loop. We gotta get a consistent way back.
Did you pull out the loop?
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Teleports back to the prison.
Oh my god.
To be fair, hey, it didn't hit anything, okay? Just off my hip, I just do this.
Sleight of hand check.
Oh, I don't fail those anymore, dude.
How
You
am
got
I
some
feeling?
gloves,
How am I
dog.
feeling?
Oh man.
Oh, that would be
that's
really
just the
comedic.
perfect art.
It is.
That would be really comedic.
That's how we ended up with him in this situation in the first place.
Yeah.
We need to go back and just complete the circle now.
We're stuck. The loop has us stuck in a loop.
Aoife and Gooby, you see as Julep pulls out the dimensional loop.
Oh my.
Hey, to be fair, it's been pulling Gooby with me. So,
Now, you've been taking Gooby on purpose with you.
uh,
Let the DM have the floor.
yeah.
You guys see as Julep pulls it out and begins explaining, this is unreliable, and then he blinks out of existence in front of both of you.
Gooby immediately just, oh no, not again.
What?
Ika, how do you feel about
What the fuck
with the
just
little
happened?
jailbreak?
Does now?
Because I had the
The
loop in one
amulet
hand and the
drop.
amulet in the other.
No, the amulet goes with you. Were grasping it. Fuck. Oh god.
Aoife, you don't want to at all. You don't want to do the jailbreak at all, but you need your amulet.
So yeah, Scooby's like, what'd you say? You said Aoife what?
How do you feel about helping with the little jailbreak?
Yeah, as he's like in the middle of that, she's like, what the fuck? Jailbreak. Well? Yeah. Yeah, we said something more time. It's just like... Lead the way, Gooby.
And Gooby and Aoife begin walking through the
Long
entrance.
story. I'll explain it on the way.
I will ritually cast Find Steed and have a magical horse.
Gooby, you transform into any animal?
Spirit.
Spawned your mount.
I'll mount it and be like, would be kind of fun to run as a T-Rex. You're more than welcome to catch a ride with me if you want.
Oh, I've got a faster idea actually, and I'll cast Tree Stride. Or, no, transport via plants.
Oh!
And just a nearby large tree, you just see a portal kind of open up in it. Step through here and get right to the Winter Queen's palace.
She
To
snaps
another
her.
tree.
She snaps her finger. The steed disappears, and she just like falls back to her feet. Well, much quicker. After you.
And, yeah, Doobie will take a step right through the tree.
Aoife will follow.
And now the courtyard is completely quiet and somber. There's no noises except for nature, insects, and other small fake creatures flying around.
Beautiful.
And there's
And
a very
peace.
faint voice that only few can hear. Damn it, how am I going to talk to my tree friends now? I don't got any... Gooby can't communicate. Damn it. And with that...
Oh,
Oh,
That's
wait,
not
that
Bob
was
Woodford,
Bob's
that's
voice,
Woodford.
dude.
That was Woodford.
Oh, thank God.
That was Woodford.
God,
Yeah.
Jesus.
And with that, we go back to the material plane.
Oh,
Gangu, you pop into this scene of pure chaos. You pop out of the portal, you're in some underground temple of some kind. All you see around you everywhere you look is statues and imagery of Tiamat. You see Saoirse and Ringo up top looking at the ground for some reason with like a notebook making notes. And you see Saoirse and Cormit in front of to your left in front of this giant stone statue knight that's walking off a pedestal. And Cormit cocks his new anti-material rifle, cocks it and just goes, it's time for some ass kicking, and aims it up at the stone statue. And with that, we're gonna end the session.
Oh my God. Oh. I
And at
fucking
this
love
moment-
this game.
And at
I
this
love
moment,
this game.
Gengu disregards all of the chaos around and is so happy he is with his friends once again.
And to
Oh,
give you
man.
to give you a good look of what you're gonna be going into.
Oh yeah.
You said a stone statue of Tiamat walking off of
No, this
platform, or-
no. This is this. Oh, I gotta put Gangu in here. Gangu's not in here. I can't see.
It's all playing all at once.
I know. I can't stop it.
Oh, there it goes, there it goes, there it goes.
It's stuck on a loop.
Loops, man. It's all loops.
It's
What a
all
perfect
loop.
character arc for Julep.
Yeah, Gangu, you just pop in like.
God
right here.
damn it, dude.
Can you see?
Shit, yeah.
Yeah. So I
Alright.
figured I
Shit,
learned how
yeah.
to do this. By the way, I had, if you pay close attention to the stone man right here in the middle, I figured out how to do this.
Oh shit.
Yeah, bro, we got some animation.
All I
With
did
your
was read a
permission.
plaque.
Yes.
With your permission, I would like to spawn here.
Yeah, sure, why not? Fuck it.
Alright. I'd like to be able to see everyone in view.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh, man, that is good.
Yeah. So this is kind of this is the scenario you've found yourself in.
Damn, it's
Welcome.
been a minute.
Yeah.
I fucking hate it.
Oh, you don't know the half of it, bro.
Oh my God.
Well, Corman's got an anti-material rifle now.
He had that
He
Yeah.
had that? Okay.
from
It was the Colossus.
yeah.
there we
Colossus
go.
The
Rifle.
dog.
Gotcha.
Got all
I guess
freaked
you haven't
out.
really got to see him use it yet.
No.
Yeah.
Not
So
really.
everybody else has.
He hasn't one-shot Saoirse with it, so we're doing pretty okay.
Dude.
Oh
So, yeah,
man.
Next session's the big. Where I get to pop some popcorn and sit back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After
Yes.
we deal with this encounter right here first.
Yes. Wowzers. That was good.
That was really good.
The fucking Faye arc, dude.
Good job, us.
Yeah, that was
We
good.
told a good story.
Yes,
that
we
was
did.
That was a good face story. That was awesome. Oh,
Yeah. Pats on the back all around.
Yes, thank you.
going to
Thank you.
break you about again. dude.
Sorry, that was not my intention until you pulled it out, and I was like, "Oh, that's too good."
That's
That's
really
And
too
Doobie's just like, all right, I gotta break him out again. At least
Yeah.
I've helped this time.
It's just too good.
Well, their entire misadventures have always been full of just nonsense, so it
Yes.
only fits.
Yeah.
And the fact that Julep's favorite thing is that loop, it just
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
it's perfect.
Damn.
It's perfect.
This necklace wouldn't happen to help me get out of this jail cell, would it?
If you can
Aoife?
cast Warlock spells.
Oh fuck. Yeah.
Listen, if we need to do a Fey Wild one shot, I'll be the fucking Ice Queen. I don't give a damn.
My turn to be the bad guy.
Hey man,
Yeah.
a jailbreak's a good
Misadventures
one-shot idea, man. Yep.
That's why I like to leave it
Eve
open.
Yeah,
So open-ended.
absolutely.
Sorry to
Absolutely.
kill what's his name?
Oh.
We thought he was
It
gonna
is-
get a one shot later, but
Rurik?
Oh,
yeah,
Rurik.
Rorik.
Oh no, I was just
Oh,
that was
okay.
like a joke because he was escaping. Because that's like the trope. Like
Yeah.
if an NPC gets away, he always pops back up.
Oh yeah. If
At
you
this
don't
time,
see them
motherfucker.
die, they're not dead.
No, he's super dead.
Yeah.
His
You
head
didn't just see him die. You saw him get partially digested.
and birthed
Yes.
out
And
Yeah.
birthed out.
multiple pieces.
Like Ace Ventura, fucking when nature falls on the rhino's ass.
Oh, dude. All right, I'm super duper excited for next session. All right.
Heat up
Speaking of-
perfectly.
Speaking of sessions and times, next weekend's like Christmas weekend.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and assume that everybody's pretty busy next weekend. I'm gonna
Pretty
take that
accurate.
guess.
Pretty accurate.
I could definitely pull off a Saturday, but I completely understand if we want to take that weekend off for sure. And the New Year's weekend is also could be busy as well. But I'm down for a Saturday session there. Sunday I will be. Both days Sunday I'll be busy.
I am free both.
I am
Those Saturdays.
free both
I-
Saturdays, but busy the 31st. In
I
the
will also be busy.
morning-ish, but I could do the evening-ish of that weekend too, so. Actually, not that busy. So,
Yeah, I could.
Well then,
I
the
could.
Saturdays should be fine.
well, fuck yeah. Then maybe we could do a session Saturday. Dope.
Yeah.
Oh,
I could
yeah.
do, like if we did like a 11 or noon.
Yeah, for
deal
sure.
On Saturday, I could do that.
Yeah.
The 23rd. Yep.
Heck yeah. All right.
I'm stoked. Yeah, dude, we're gonna need we're gonna need a 4-hour block, bro. There's
Shall we kiss
so
the stream
much.
goodbye and have an hour of reflection talk?
Yeah, I'm down.
yeah.
I'm down.
Sayonara stream. Also, I did
Bye,
get this. I got the stream functioning well, so.
There you go.
Nice.
Good
hell yeah.
session to capture.